Hey guys,
Hi.
wanted to just give an update on where we've been, what's happening here in Ukraine. And the past few months, we've really spent kind of retooling, reworking things. Yeah, they've been a little slower, and mainly that's been an intentional thing. Steph and I just realizing like we're at a new stage ministry wise where just moving forward more together. Our youngest is 4, and that's a first for us since we've started having kids. And so, just kind of praying and looking at what does ministry look like together now. We've kind of been writing out just the different aspects and planning and praying, and also talking to counselors. It's been good. We've separately talked to someone that um, yeah, just working through again things in the past few years and with the war for stuff like with losing your mom.
Yeah, it's been
And
a traumatic couple of years, I think,
yeah,
in a lot of ways that we're just now starting to kind of process in a healthier way.
yeah,
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 it's taken time
yeah, it
to kind of get
has.
to this place.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and I think that self-care has been really important and timely
Yeah.
as things are really going to be shifting again here um, in a big way. May 18th they passed a law that really kind of makes the recruiting process to the army more aggressive. And already in the past 2 days, I've talked to like 4 or 5 guys who it looks like from our fellowship who are going to get called up. Um, so that's going to be happening a lot more. And it's just like, I don't know, it just hits me like how much that increases our role in needing to just minister to those guys, and then the people who are staying. It's just that means a lot of you know uh,
The families,
families,
yeah.
yeah, moms and kids. And there's, of course, there's a lot of young guys, just teens and students that are around, and just so many that need you know guidance and discipleship. And yeah, just pray for that. It's kind of like relearning your context all over again. It changes everything. So just praying about that. And right now we're at a family conference, which is obviously there's a lot of bugs here
In the woods.
in the woods. But yeah, this is for our Calvary movement across Ukraine, and it's really, really needed. The war is it's been a real strain on families. You can just imagine, with the sort of the mobilization and guys being called up just kind of looming. It's always on people's minds, and that just changes the dynamic of how you function as a family. And then families that are torn apart by the war, the husbands who have gone, and the effect on the families. So it's been really good. The couple who's kind of leading it, they're from Ukraine, which is great. They understand the context and can speak practically into that. So I'm really, really excited for this, and it's just good to have fellowship with the different Calvaries. It's so easy right now to get so isolated. Everybody gets isolated in their not just their cities, but just their where they are individually. So it's really good to be together. Um, so yeah, just kind of looking ahead, we're just praying about. I think it really feels like we're moving into more of like a yeah. I mean, the room for more stuff I think is still going to be going, and like writing and producing songs, and we want to travel with like sort of a yeah, just do like worship events where just kind of like
Prayer and worship.
prayer and
Yeah.
worship, give people the opportunity for that. And I have the opportunity to do that as someone who's yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get called up, right? And so just to kind of provide that space for people. But I think more than that, right now we're just looking at like shepherding and just really being there for the people in our congregation, and the people that might get overlooked or left. And yeah, I don't know. We're still processing, I think, that change, but definitely just seeing more of that discipleship side of things emerging. and needing to be flexible there. And
Yeah, rhythms are going to be changing, I think, of what we've been used to.
yeah,
And to be, it's been kind of, yeah, the Lord's timing though, but that we're in a healthier place, I think, and getting there to be able to be available and, like you're saying, flexible, available for people where they're at.
yeah, thinking more about just just doing whole like days maybe of just visiting families individually, and just people need
Yeah, maybe just
more
going to where they
personal
are.
encouragement.
Yeah.
And it's humbling, it's humbling to be in the middle of this and not be as affected by it, but then also kind of asking the question, okay, so what is our role in this? How do we actually serve in this? Being different, being in a different situation than most. And I think those are kind of the things that are emerging. So just pray for that.
Yeah.
Just pray. And in the middle of all that, just pray that, just for revival, in the church. And we just want to see people, saved, but then also for the church to just seek the Lord and just, more, just depth in relationship with Him, and in that renewed kind of like desire to see His kingdom and come and will be done in the church. So, I think those are kind of the main things right now. Well, I guess also just in the middle of this, we've been talking about the house and still renting, but pray for that with us. Like we're I think a vision is starting to emerge with why we would buy it, and I think even just having that as a space where we could, invite people and kind of have it as sort of a retreat kind of area. There's a lot of area on the property, and so just kind of thinking about that, how we can use it to minister to people during this time. So I think that's it for now.
Thanks, guys, for your prayers and your support.